J.R. Berry on the guitar. Last week, Westwood battled Blythewood for the Battle of the Axe, and the Redhawks able to come away with that win in their Battle of the Arch Rivals. Tonight, taking on another familiar foe, Westwood hosting the Ridgeview Blazers. We had roughly an hour delay for lightning, but they finally kicked it off, and here we go. Blazers out of the gate fast. Spencer Bobian finds an opening, and he will run for a first down. Time to move the chains. Later, Ashton Chapman will find Carter Coleman, who this week was named to the Touchstone Energy Cooperatives Bowl North-South All-Star team. Congratulations to him. And he finds the end zone. Later, Ridgeview has it, and check out Ryan Williams. Bursts through and scores. Now, special teams has been key for Ridgeview this season. We've seen several big plays in that area of the ball. And how about a block punt? First time we've seen that on our Friday Night Blitz. And the ball rolls around the end zone like a hot potato. It's ruled a safety. And Ridgeview with an impressive win tonight over Westwood, 46-8. Let's head to Lexington, where the rain was coming down fairly well at times. Wildcats up on Lawrence 28-0. Second half, Wildcat D continues to be very stingy. Victor Smith gets the stop. I like the yellow unis. Now check out Cam Morris and Andrew Toriansky combining on the sack. Then on offense, Evan Geiger finds Slade Graham for a first down, but the drive would stall. More Wildcat defense, still working on the shutout. Caleb Schrott has good pursuit here. He was held, and they still made the play. Lexington shuts out Lawrence 35-0. Stuart Young likes a good defensive effort, and he certainly got that tonight. The first-year head coach of the Wildcats, liking what he sees. Let's head down to the Low Country. White Knoll making the trip to the Charleston area to take on Fort Dorchester. First quarter, no score. The Jets sweep to Tion Fanning. Check that, Caleb Geronimi on that. And he rumbles down the sideline to move the chains. Drive would stall, so the White Knoll settles for a field goal. 3-0 Timberwolves. Now, later in the first, White Knoll backed up around its own 7. Inside handoff to Fanning, Tion Fanning. And he will go the distance. That is a 93-yard scamper for a touchdown. That gives White Knoll a 10-0 advantage, and White Knoll also pitching a shutout on this night. They defeat Fort Dorchester by a final of 40-0. Skeeza ranks. Hammond, the 8-time defending Skeeza state champions, hosting Northwood. Both teams coming out of the half evenly matched. Northwood with a small lead, 15-7. Those Skyhawks trying to rally. Fast forward to the first possession of the half, and Hammond takes it all the way down the field. A big 16 yards coming from the ground play off this Kingston-Washington carry. That would set up a field goal, and Hammond down just 5, 15-10. Northwood takes back over on offense and takes it right back down the field. Kevin Johnson throwing a dart to Doug Hogan on the sideline, which would later lead to this. Comes the chain gang, just barely. Northwood would pick up the first down, and that got the away crowd rocking. The very next play, Caven Ford will take the handoff up the middle. That would make the score 23-10. Hammond would get the ball back and have a chance to drive down the field, but the Northwood D just too good when it mattered. Northwood wins 23-10. Heathwood Hall hosting Porter Gout. And check out Patrick Belt, a 49-yard touchdown connection to Jackson Noble. 7-0 Highlanders. Now, Belk to Jamani Betts. And watch this. Betts, a 66-yard connection. And Heathwood Hall has it 13-0, has a 13-0 lead. Head coach Tymir Zimmerman. You think he likes it? And Heathwood Hall hangs on to win it by a final of 22-21. All right, week 5 of the Friday Night Blitz is in the books, but stay with us. More sports coming up right after this.